Hello students, welcome to this class of fluid mechanics. So in last class we have studied about momentum equation, right? Before that we have studied about Bernoulli's equation, and in last class we studied about momentum equation. So in this class we will solve a numerical. In this numerical, both the equations that we have studied, Bernoulli's equation as well as momentum equation, both will be used in this numerical. Okay? So you will get the idea that how the momentum equation and Bernoulli's equation is used in practical cases. Okay? So the question is, first of all, let me draw the diagram for the question. We have a nozzle, okay? We have this nozzle here. Yeah. This diameter is 40 mm. This is 40 mm. This is given in the equation, okay? And this one is 20 mm. This one is 20 mm, okay? So this is given to us that a nozzle of dia 20 mm is fitted into a pipe of dia 40 mm, okay? This is basically a pipe. This is basically a pipe to which a nozzle is fitted, okay? So what we need to calculate here, but another thing is given to us here is flow rate. Here flow rate is equal to 1.2 meter cube per minute, okay? 1.2 meter cube per minute. And we need to calculate the force exerted by nozzle. We need to calculate force exerted by nozzle on the water. Force exerted by nozzle on the water. This is something that needs to be calculated, okay? So this is our question. So first of all, we will apply the Bernoulli's equation, okay? What are the two points that are interest us? First one is here, and another one is, let's say, here, okay? We will apply Bernoulli's equation between these two equations. So let's say here the area is A1, pressure is P1, and velocity is V1. Similarly, here area is A2, pressure is P2, and velocity is V2, okay? First of all, let's find out the area as diameters are known to us, right? So what is Q? Q is 1.2 meter cube per minute, right? And area will be equal to pi d1 square by 4, right? After calculation you will find out that it became equal to 0.001256 meter square, okay? Similarly, A2 will be equal to, see, D1 is given to us, right? D1 is 40 mm. Similarly, A2 is equal to pi D2 square upon 4. Here D2 is 20 mm, and after calculation you will find out it is equal to 0.000314 meter square. I hope you can calculate it on your own, okay? And here flow rate is given to us 1.2 meter cube per minute, which is also equal to 0.02 meter cube per second, okay? We have converted basically meter cube per minute to meter cube per second. So after calculation you will find out that 1.2 meter cube per minute is equal to 0.02 meter cube per second. 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. So we will divide 1.2 by 60, which will come out to be 0.02. So now what further? So now we know Q is equal to A1 V1, which is also equal to A2 V2, right? This is continuity equation. We have already studied about this equation. So here all the three equations are getting used in this numerical, right? Our continuity equation, our Bernoulli's equation, and third one is our momentum equation. So first of all, by continuity equation, by applying continuity equation here, as I have already calculated the A1 and A2, right? And Q is given in the equation. So I can find out now V1 and V2 from my equation. After solving, after putting the values here of Q, which is equal to 0.02 meter cube per second, and the values of A1 and A2, we will get the values of V1 and V2. It will came out to be V1 is equal to 15.92 meter per second, and V2 will be 63.69 meter per second. Okay. So now I have A1, A2, V1, V2. So now let's apply Bernoulli's equation. Okay. Now we will apply Bernoulli's equation. Applying Bernoulli's equation. What it states? P1 upon rho g plus V1 square upon 2g plus Z1 is equal to P2 by rho g plus V2 square by 2g plus Z2, right? But here Z1 and Z2 will cancel out. Why? Because Z1 is equal to Z2. Our apparatus is horizontal. Okay. And P2 will be equal to 0. Why? Basically we are talking about gauge pressure here. Okay. Here it will be atmospheric pressure. Here P1 is taken as gauge pressure. Both side atmospheric pressure will be acting. So basically we will take P2 as 0. Okay. We have taken atmospheric pressure as a reference here. So P2 will be equal to 0. So P1 will came out to be, P1 will be V2 square minus V1 square upon 2 into rho, which after calculation it will came out to be 1901.5 kilopascal. Okay. Rho, I hope you know rho water, it is 1000. Okay. 1000 kg per meter cube. Fine. So we have calculated the pressure in pipeline. Basically we have calculated by Bernoulli's equation, we have calculated P1. Okay. So what will be total force? What will be total force in extraction? Let's say Fx is equal to total force acting on nozzle. So why I am writing here total force? Basically the force acting on nozzle will be due to two factors. Okay. First factor is because of change in momentum of fluid. First factor is because of change in momentum of fluid as represented by momentum equation that we have studied in last class. So one force will be due to that factor, due to change in momentum. What is another force? Another force will be due to change in pressure. Okay. Pressure is also getting changed. Because of change in pressure, the nozzle will experience certain force. Okay. So what will be total force? It will be equal to P1A1. But P1A1. What is P1A1? The force in right direction. Okay. Minus P2A2 plus what is momentum equation? Rho Q V1 minus V2. Right. This was a momentum equation for the force acting on nozzle. Okay. Please keep it in mind that what is asked in the equation. Whether it is asked that force on water needs to be calculated or force on nozzle needs to be calculated. So here in the equation I am writing force acting on nozzle. However, in the question I have been asked force exerted by nozzle on the water here. Right. I have been asked force exerted by nozzle on the water, but through my Bernoulli's equation, and I am writing the force equation for the force that is acting on nozzle. So basically it will be negative. By Newton's third law, it will be negative of whatever the answer I am getting here. Okay. So here P2A2 will came out to be 0. Okay. P2A2 will be 0. So we will came left with the factor P1A1 plus rho Q V1 minus V2. Okay. So this is my expression. So this is my expression for total force acting on nozzle, and but I want to calculate total force acting on water via nozzle. Okay. So it will be minus of this. My answer will be minus of Fx. Okay. So keep this in mind what is asked in the question. I hope you can put the values here and calculate the answer. we know all the values. We have calculated P1, we know the value of A1, rho is 1000, Q is given in the equation, and V1 and V2 we have already calculated. So you can easily calculate the value of Fx, which is the force acting on nozzle, and the reversal of sign minus Fx will be the force acting on water. So you see, in this question we have applied all the three equations that we have studied till now. We have applied the continuity equation, we have applied the Bernoulli's equation, and we have applied the momentum equation. Fine. So from next class we will move towards viscous flow. Till now our fluid was ideal. Okay, I hope it's clear to you, the basics of fluid mechanics. Okay, so from next class we will move further. We will move towards viscous flow, in which the fluid is not ideal and there will be losses due to friction, due to stresses between the fluid and all that. Okay, well, we will meet in next class. Bye bye.